When I first started making tutorials, I avoided using any plugins because I didn't want you guys to look at this and think, this guy's using some kind of plugins that I don't have. Are you telling me I have to go download this and that to be able to follow this tutorial? F this guy. I didn't want that to happen, so I didn't use any plugins. Let me show you a way to use AI that doesn't make you feel like it's taking a bite, a chunk out of your soul. So here I have one of the most interesting shapes in the universe, a torus, a donut. Actually, people think that the universe is shaped like a donut, but that's a different video. So let me show you what is going on here. Let me start with another torus, and let me just copy and paste this Python tag, which has some code in it. And let me just take this torus and rotate it around. You see how it looks like it's actually, rolling on the ground? It's almost like no matter which way I turn it, it's gonna look correct, as if it's rolling. Now that's very simple. The reason for that is very simple. This code just snaps it to the ground. I think the reason it looks so natural is because in real life, when an object is rolling, it sort of has, on each next frame, if life has frames, I think life has frames, right? It moves it down to the ground. The gravity just pulls it down. So it sort of, as it's rolling, it is continuously snapping to the ground. Okay, so where's AI? There's the word AI in the title. Where is it? I'm waiting. This is the AI. This was generated by ChatGPT. I'm sure all kinds of models can do it. This is not, don't worry, this is not going to be a tutorial on how to prompt ChatGPT to get code for you. But I'm going to try to make the point that there's actually kind of a healthy relationship that can be had with the AI generating code for you. Now, I'm not a programmer, right? Especially not a Python programmer. But I kind of do understand what needs to happen for this to have the rotation that it does. And that is, that's the way I prompted it to generate this code. I said, hey, take the lowest vertice of any object, look at the coordinates of that, and if it's below y-axis, if it's below 0 of the y-axis, just move the whole object up by that amount. So that's what it did. I have no idea about these commands. If I look at this code, I kind of understand. I get, points, get all points, yeah, world position, but I would probably have to spend a lot of time generating something like this. So for this particular movement, it's a very kind of a natural way, a very satisfying and easy way to, just kind of create these rolling animations. And it obviously works with any kind of object. Let me use this platonic one, copy the Python tag, disable this for now, and maybe make it a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, and also that's something I didn't even touch on. You can change the radius of the ring and it still responds. And that, again, it's very easy to do the, art design or look dev or artistic direction thing. It's kind of, it can really break your flow if you have to go back to keyframes, you animate it, then you look at it, 40 seconds go by, then you go back and you think, oh, I have already forgotten how the last one looked like, I can't make a decision. So yeah, this particular movement turns out is very easy in Cinema 4D. And the thing is, yeah, it's not only for Cinema 4D because, you might be lucky. You might have someone who's made something like this and you can use it. But chances are in Unreal Engine, for example, no one has made something like that. Blender, maybe no one has made something like that. So you will have to, generate it. If you're not a programmer, you have a choice now. And you know what else? There's this cappuccino thing, which captures your movement. If you start real time, it's actually going to take the Python code with it, in a sense. And now if I turn the rotation, you can see it also snaps to the floor, and you can really have a kind of a feel for the animation much faster and much easier. So yeah, I think it's kind of cool that you can do stuff like this now. I actually had a situation with a client where I kept making these objects and instances of these objects. And I kept kind of forgetting which ones are instances and which ones are not, because here you can see that, but then in the viewport you can't. And I actually made a little script which was, I think, called instance something. Yeah, change instances to green. And oh, I have them already here. And when you click it, it just goes here, I believe, and it changes the display color to green. And the thing is, I just kept forgetting, and I thought, okay, I would never have, in the past, I would never have done this. I would think, just remember which ones are which. But now I thought, okay, maybe there's a script for that. So there it was. It really does. It really has changed my workflow a little bit. So yeah, thanks for watching this. And obviously, this is not about the rolling animation. I just used that to explain the idea. And I think that maybe we all won't die from AI. Maybe there's a chance.